Hello, everyone. What a friggin' journey to get here. If ever there's a time to surrender, it's this time, right now. It's like there's all kinds of things slowing things down, almost like things are being blocked. I can't tell you the number of things. Just a quick thing. This title that we have for our car was supposed to come back to us via FedEx, and somehow it's lost now. It's crazy. Hey, Fiona. And I just, when I was talking to the young man at the credit union yesterday, I just couldn't stop laughing. He's like, God, I'm glad you're laughing about it. I was like, it's just gotten to, sometimes things get to a point that it's so ridiculous. For me, I just end up laughing about it. Hey, Kirsty. So this is a do-over, and I have a pretty busy day today, so if I can get 2 of these done today, I will. Maybe even 3, we'll see. But for sure, because I want to kind of get caught up so I have my new phone. Even that, oh my God, even that was such a journey to get the phone. And at one point, it's actually been a great thing for me in really, truly letting go. And I tend to be a grasper. So, but I was just like, there's nothing I can do about any of this. So I really felt that sort of like, I just got to let go. So here we are, day 1 do-over. And actually, I'm going to see if I can tag, because I put all this in. Hang on, guys. I'm just trying to make sure I tag the request. Okay. I put all this in, and then I put the person's name in, and then when the video posts, it's not there, so I have to go back and I do it. I don't know why that is. If anybody knows, please tell me. So when I click the live video, I put all the titles and stuff in, but they seem to disappear. So, and I have that other video up, which I'll probably delete because, Fiona, Kirsty, can you guys hear me with regularity? It's not going in and out. Is it good? Hey, Diane. So you hear, I sound, it's not, here she comes, here she goes, here she comes, here she goes. So if anybody could share with me, yeah, for sure you're hearing me with consistency. Because I was going to say, you better, because this is a new phone and it took quite a journey to get here. Hey, Megan, great to see you here too. So I can't even tell you everything that's transpired. Oh, great. Thank you, Megan. Really appreciate that. Everything that's transpired this week and all the plans that got repetitively changed. And it was finally like, just got to let go. Just got to let go and go with it. So, all right. So for today's, we're doing the do-over, lost love opportunities. And we're just going to dive into tapping. And, oh, awesome. Thanks, Fiona. So, think about for yourself if there's been, this doesn't have to be romantic love. For many of you, it probably is. But if you have family members, if you have friends, that things have changed, because there's love there for sure. I have a number of little interesting relationship things sort of happening that are changing, that are nothing to do with romantic love, but definitely people that I love and care about. So, but for yourself, whatever that is for you, think about lost opportunities, or, the one that got away. If ever there was a ego construct, the one that got away, instead of, well, they were meant to get away. They weren't meant for me. So when you hear that kind of voice shouting out like, oh, I blew it, that's the one that got away, to remind yourself it wasn't meant to be, or it would have been. It absolutely would have been. So, let's start in the karate chop. Even though my heart can feel so broken over all these lost love opportunities, I choose to acknowledge I feel this way now. Even though I have so many lost love opportunities, let me count the ways I choose to honor these feelings now. Even though lost love really can haunt me, I choose to acknowledge this truth right now. All this lost love all this heartbreak, all these missed opportunities, these people in my life that have slipped through my fingers. Or maybe there are people in my life that feel like they should hold some primary position for me, but they don't. And I have heartbreak over that. And maybe I blame myself. Maybe I make myself wrong. Maybe I tell myself, I just can't attract the right person or the right people. And I must be to blame for that. But what if there's something greater at work here? That I still might not believe. But what if what's meant for me will come? When it's meant to come. And if it's not coming, what if it's possible? There really is perfect order here. But that bully in my brain always tells me tales of woe. Always tells me what's wrong, what's bad, what's not working. And if that voice gets fed the most by my attention to it, that's going to be my truth. And I don't want to blame or judge myself for this, because I live in a world that fills me with shoulds and have-tos and tells me I've got to make it happen. But in that kind of culture, there's no space for this force of good to come in and work through me. So I have people in my life that have come and have gone. And when I catch myself making myself wrong, telling myself I screwed it up, what if that's the perfect moment to interrupt these thoughts? And the more I do that, the more a new story starts to emerge without me having to try to manifest it. A new story comes into being. that can unfold before me, that's filled with possibility, filled with so much goodness and so much more love in ways I never expected. And what if romantic love is not coming into my life yet, or any other kind of love from someone? What if I'm meant to go within and heal my own heart so I can learn to love myself so much more fully and freely? And as I learn to give myself this gift, it changes everything for me. And just take a breath there. So my own journey with this is very much, I've been doing, I said, this sort of daily Qigong, embracing heart. And what I love about it, I put it in here, Jeffrey Chand, C-H-A-N-D. I highly recommend you check him out. He has like a 7-day free trial. And then he's like $14.95 a month, and you have unlimited. Like, you can put it on your TV or on your phone, whatever. And here's the combination of things that I love about it. It's a guy, a man, and he's got a very nice gentleness and yet a lot of power to him. And I think in a world that tells men the way they're supposed to be and women how we're supposed to be and all of that, to me, he bridges something that is really important. I don't know him personally or anything. I would just tell you, this is just what I get from this. And I think it's another way to see things for all of us. And I think to have someone of masculine nature, to have this kindness and gentleness, I think for so many of us women in the world, and for men, to learn to allow that into our life and to allow it to be modeled more. So that's the one thing. And the embracing heart one that I'm doing consistently right now, because I really have this intention of healing my own heart at a much deeper level. And I said this in the first video that I'm sure was cutting in and out. I just have had so much emotional release with it. And I have less so now because I feel like, oh, that's moving through me. And as I do it, it's what I really feel is I'm connecting with that inner child in me who went through so much, who is hurt so much, who is still playing that out in ways in my life now. And as I said that, I just had this happen last night. I wasn't doing the Qigong. I had an experience with someone and I was like, it's okay. I literally put my hands on my heart and I'm like, you haven't done anything wrong here. And literally like, I've got this. I've got this, talking to my inner child that way. I've got it, baby. I have got you covered here. And it was so soothing to me. And I know not everyone can really connect with the inner child. So whatever works for you just think of maybe a more vulnerable part of yourself. If there's just I can't quite get that, but I think we can all say, I have a pretty vulnerable side of myself. And most of us have learned to judge and reject that. Like, it's weak, and that's the bully. It's weak. You're not strong. And anyone that has felt fully and learned how to do that knows the absolute freaking courage that takes. That is not the path of a weenie or a wimp or a weakling whatsoever. So anyway, I just wanted to share that. And Diane, Kirsty, Fiona, Megan, some of my all-time favorite people here that I know quite well. And all of you that are watching this on the recording, Thanks for being here, and I will post this on YouTube when I can. So, and hopefully sometime later I can do yet another one to kind of catch us up. So, all right, everyone, take good care, and then we'll see you back here either later today, you'll see it, or tomorrow. You'll see me here tomorrow for sure. And that's it. And much love to all of you. All right, take care. Bye-bye.